Mantic Mystic Messages here with a reading for the Aquarius Collective. Hello, Aquarians. How are you? I hope you're well. All right. So we're going to get a variety of cards, tarot and oracle cards, and we'll see what you have to look forward to. What's going on, right? Okay. This is a timeless reading. You could find it resonates for June, July, even. Okay. Dark man. Ooh, okay. So we have some sort of uncertainty about a situation in your life, a desire for security and protection. It's danger, it says on here. Wow, what's going on here? Positive change though with dolphin. So financial stability, psychological comfort. So whatever this danger is, there's comfort coming. So there's positive and happy person in your life, or some sort of even like clearing of the air, or welcoming in a lighter energy that I'm getting. All right. And you also have reward. So expect a monetary gift or inheritance. Okay. This could also be that you're dealing with someone, as the card says, a greedy or jealous person. Maybe that's connected to that dark man energy here. And the person doesn't have to be like looking dark. It could be the energy is feeling dark. Okay. All right. Let's use the Dark Mansion Tarot. Speaking of dark, the Dark Mansion Tarot by Taroteca Studio. Messages for the greatest, highest good of Aquarius. First card out, the Lovers. So maybe this dark energy is an ex or someone you're thinking about anyway. Gemini energy coming in. Doesn't have to be though. But the Lovers for me is about choice. It's making the right choice, one that's in alignment with you, even if it's not necessarily popular with others. You have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, taking a stand, defending your beliefs, persevering no matter what, maintaining control. That could lead to a positive change for you, this perseverance, taking a stand. You also have the Page of Swords, learning something new, even about finances or anything really. Could pay off, could really mean something for you. I saw angel number 222 come in just now on the timer. What else do we have? Pages can be messengers, so it could also be that you're feeling a little hesitant until you know all the details about something. We have the Four of Wands. It could involve a relationship, but it has to do with your commitment here with the Four of Wands. Commitment, achievement, some sort of, because we have, I just feel that some of you are getting like maybe red flags from someone you're dating even. I'm sorry to say that, but you could, because my messages are randomly specific. So for some of you, this is like a it's like someone may be leaning into you, and I feel this energy of like you might be pulling back your energy. So they're leaning in and you're leaning back. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, we have the Sun card. So the positive change, you taking a stand, maintaining control, setting boundaries. This is going to lead to the Sun here. This is maybe new energy. It could be youthful energy. It may involve children, but this is a joyous outcome. This is success, celebration, and new vitality for you, Aquarius. And we have the Five of Swords. I'm going to tell you, some of you have that thing called imposter syndrome, where you feel like you don't really know stuff, and but you do. So you might feel like you haven't really earned something, or you're not really as good as people say you are, or you just feel like you're, getting by, but you're not really deserving or something. That's kind of what that is, I guess. So this could be about making sure that you're being honest with how you're dealing with yourself and also others. There is this energy with the Five of Swords always of winning at all costs. So there can be some sort of a gloating, bullying energy here, but there's also this energy of like beware of false pride or pride. Or I get that because you have it under that greedy or jealous person, that there is somebody here who could be standing between you and something you really would consider a reward. So it could be someone trying to mess with your money, even is what you're feeling. Set passwords, reset them. Be careful with your dealings and finances. And obviously, if there's something that seems too good to be true, probably is. And so now you have the Six of Cups. So this is someone reflecting, reminiscing. Maybe for you, it's tied to a relative or a situation. What is it? relationship. Maybe it's something tied to a previous relationship even. Yeah, there could have been a deception in that relationship, or you could be feeling that there is. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, 8 of Cups. That's walking away. Walking away from what does not serve you, going to higher ground. Positive change for sure. That's what's on top of that sun. I'm getting Leo energy, so maybe you have that in your chart or you're connecting with a Leo, but this is like you don't necessarily know where you're headed, but you know it's time to move on. You know that there's nothing in your past there, right? It's not, you can't do the same old even. And that leads to a lot of abundance here with this Empress. You're in the flow. This is a big reward for you, Aquarius. Lots of fertility. You may have Libra or Taurus in your chart. But I do want to say, like, coming up with a plan is going to probably be helpful right now. We'll get advice from Spirit though. But this is beauty, creativity, fertility, abundance in all forms, really. It's being able to almost like, I'm not going to say magic, but kind of, because it's like once you let go of this 6 of Cups, maybe someone you were married to or thought you were going to be, or something where you committed and you thought it was great, and then it's part of your past, or you're thinking it needs to be. Once you free yourself from that, you step into the sun, right? And if you set your boundaries and you set your focus on something, it's like nothing can stop you after that, because you have then the Empress coming in, and the Sun and the Empress, they depend on each other too. And I feel it's a very a singular energy where it's like you are the source of your own success and happiness. Okay, so what else do we have? Yeah, you're like the sole provider when it comes to making some sort of wish come true. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, you're in charge there. Stuff doesn't just happen. You actually do have some control over your good fortune, over your abundance, luck, success. This is new cycles. hmm This is destiny sometimes too, but it's like, I get for this, you're in control. You are spinning that Wheel of Fortune in your favor. 5 of Cups. Oh, I just had, well, the Ace of Wands also fell out with some other cards. So we have Ace of Swords, 10 of Swords, Devil, and Hierophant. My goodness. Okay. So we have the 5 of Cups. Okay. You could be, there's some level of grief here. Could be someone trying to make you feel guilty about something too. But you have this Ace of Wands grabbing hold of that new opportunity though. Just saw 747 on the timer. Maybe you connect with that number, angel number 747, or you've been seeing it. But there's this opportunity, there's this fresh hope, there's this new idea, new project, inspiration. This is your creative energy flowing. This is desire and just you going for it. I'm also picking up on like photography or something visual. We have an ending here with the 10 of Swords, the Devil, and then the Hierophant. This can actually be ending something with somebody where you had a contract or an actual like legal commitment. So could be divorce, could be separation. There can also be some sort of just an energy of control, like you're again regaining control of something. I do get that from these cards combined. So because we have 10 of Swords here, it can be some sort of painful ending. So now you have 10-10 in your reading. That may resonate for you. And the Devil energy, Capricorn energy here with this. This is, it's kind of similar to the Lovers card, because generally you have the two people standing there. But the difference is like the Lovers card, you have choice. And that's the first card that came out for you. So you have a choice in this matter. You have a choice and you're happy. You're choosing happiness. Okay, you don't have to stay stuck to something, to that Devil energy. You can break free. You have the Hierophant here. Some of you may need help in doing that. There may be some sort of, again, like spiritual wisdom that you're needing to access, or you may have to be stubborn. That's a Taurus card, maybe, and on top of another Taurus card, the Empress. So I think, there could be an energy where like you're having to stop and be like, no, you're going to listen to me, because maybe for so long you've been listening to the wrong person, or yeah. I feel like you're the one in the driver's seat. You're the one who's like, you're going to listen to me, which is what I have to say now. And you have the 9 of Wands. There it is. That's a card of boundaries, of standing your ground, right? Keep those boundaries. This is building your defense here. 9 of Pentacles. Now you have 99. That's leadership. This is self-sufficiency here with this Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Can you have it all? Yes. The answer is yes for that. That's self-sufficiency. I didn't already say that. Reliance. You're able to do hard things, but there's something in the environment that must change. Yep. And there you go. Moving on. Six of Swords. And like I said, you may need assistance. Okay. The Six of Swords can be a card of support too. Assistance and support. Anything else? Moving on. So moving on to new abundance. Yeah, this is a very positive shift. Okay, definitely positive shift coming in here. 10 of Wands, setting that burden down. You're so close to something. Look at how close they are. It's in sight. This goal is within sight. Two of Swords here, but you have some tough decisions to make. It may involve cutting something out or someone out. It could be some sort of oppositional energy here. Difficult choice to make. The Knight of Wands, though, they're not going to stop. So I get that you're moving on. You're not letting anything stop you. Your passion is there. It's there. Not afraid of hard work. Ace of Swords. There's some clarity with your air sign energy here. You are an air sign. This is a breakthrough, a new beginning here. This is a very positive reading, actually. It's like, yeah, there are challenges, but you're busting through and you've really made up your mind about something here, determined. So your determination leads to success, really. Oh, goodness. There's the King of Cups. That could even bring in some sort of emotional fulfillment. You may feel your intuition's really opening up, or that once I'm even hearing clairaudiently, clear out the clutter. So that can be actual physical clutter. It can be, because you have cards of environment in here too, like Nine of Pentacles, even Empress for me. Yeah, so you could be that once you clear out energy that no longer serves you, this card flipped up. I bumped into it, but once you clear out energy that doesn't serve you, so much clarity comes in, and maybe like your intuition even opens up big time, so just a lot of intuitive energy coming in and that clarity. It's funny, whenever I do readings, I almost always get the star card on this channel or my Libra channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive. I get a star card all the time, and that's your card in tarot, one of them, and I didn't get it this reading, so it's interesting. So surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. So if a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. What else? So, funny. They just use the word ego, and now surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, come from the heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. I want to get more cards here. Any sort of blocks here. I always like to look at the blocks as well as the blessings, right? And we have entitlement here. Let go of entitlement. So if you're feeling betrayed because you didn't get what you want, because something could have felt like it's rightfully yours and you didn't get it, it's saying don't become so consumed by what you should have, according to your ego, that you lose sight of what could be yours. Realize that you can't always get what you want, but if you try, you might get what you need. Okay, they just quoted the Rolling Stones there, right? But when I'm using the word ego, I don't see ego as a bad thing. We all have egos. It's just about not letting it get out of control. We need our ego, though. We do. We need to, we have to have that that self-efficacy and that determination and that belief in ourselves. And it can come off as egotistical, but it's what's wrong with holding yourself in high regard, right? I mean, ego can be motivating too. So I don't look at it as a negative, the word. And you have a resentment and envy here. So this is about bless what you desire. Resentment and envy can drain your energy and make you feel like a victim. So turn jealousy into inspiration, value, and embrace your unique path to create your own version of success and cultivate your own joy. I actually, though, get that somebody is like, that gravitates toward you is like kind of jealous too of you. So I do get that energy. Like they look up to you, but then they're kind of jealous too. It's an interesting energy. And you may have, I'm sure you've already picked up on it with this person. Whoa, that jumped. And so you could have good news suddenly come in. It's odd to know. It surprises you. It's 64 is the number on the card. So this could, 10 is 6 and 4 is 10. That's Wheel of Fortune energy too. So the wait is nearly over. Expect to receive news to an important issue that will have a positive outcome. So that's something positive you have to look forward to. You also have children, card 42. So you may be called to nurture a child or tend to your own inner child, create opportunities focused on play. And you did have dolphin, and dolphin's all about having fun, play. Top of the deck, you have vibe check, card 29. So low vibrational energies could be affecting your ability to manifest your best life. Clear the energy that's attached to you. One more of these, I like these. And live differently, card 2. So real progress calls for not just new thoughts, but new patterns and doing things differently to make the journey more fulfilling. You do have this new abundance, success coming in. It's like success because you stood your ground again. You didn't back down. So that's positive. Let's get divine direction cards. Divine direction messages for Aquarius. Break free. Break free from what's holding you back and move forward. Don't wait for the change. Create it. So there's, the quote, like, be the change you wish to see. Exactly. That's the energy here. Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. They're providing rich insights into issues that are playing out in your mind. You could really be finding that. I don't know if it's an air sign thing or what. I'm an air sign. And I just feel like I definitely work through things in my dreams. And maybe you do. Even though it's not necessarily connected to being an air sign, sometimes I feel like we think so much. We're so analytical and so mentally capable, there's my ego, I guess, but I mean, I feel like we are the thinkers in the tarot, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we're the ones with the sword, that clarity, that cognitive ability there. Not that anybody else doesn't have it, they all do, we all have Libra somewhere in our chart and Aquarius somewhere and Gemini somewhere, or we have things that fall in those areas. Point being, though, is it's hard to turn that off, right? So you may be finding that you are working through things in your dreams. Maybe keep a dream journal, or maybe if there is something you want to work out, Aquarius, write it down or ask of it to your guides, angels, whoever you believe in, even your higher self, right? Write it down before you go to bed. And that way it can help you let go and be open to, and say maybe out loud, I'm open to receiving information through my dreams regarding such and such, messages for my greatest, highest good, that sort of thing. That might actually help you. So, and maybe you're already doing that, and that's what I'm picking up on. But even journaling in general could be helpful. Frozen, so a situation will soon pass. Use it as a vehicle for self-development and increase your personal power. One more. Illuminate. So people are drawn to your radiant energy. That is true. Someone, though, who's drawn to you might be a little jealous, though. So people are drawn to your radiant energy and who you are. The spotlight is shining on you. It's shining your way as you reach the top. Okay. Yeah, you have the sun coming in to your reading. The sun brings clarity, and that leads to success. The sun too, that's new vitality. It's new life, right? You're able to new life can grow from something once you become aware of it too. And yeah, because you have that Empress and you have the 9 of Pentacles, and it's like just such self-sufficient energy, not having to rely on anybody else. Maybe that's the ultimate goal for you even. And for an animal oracle card, you have Unfolding Reality, Third Eye Chakra, card 42. Allow your journey to unfold one step at a time. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Trust that you'll always have what you need when you need it. Just like that, how they quoted the stones there, right? Can't always get what you want. Try sometimes, just might find. Yes, you'll get what you need. Rolling Stones. 8 of Cups, though, too, because it's like going into that unknown, having that trust, though, that, let how you're feeling actually guide you. Maybe sometimes we think too much. We need to be a little more heart-led, could be. And angel numbers for you. 747 came out, 222 in this reading on that timer. And this one, 1313, a sign of courage. Follow your heart and go for what you desire. Okay, one more on the bottom. 4444, sign of divine intervention. The universe has heard your request, Aquarius. That's what I have for you. Please do like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much.